Hello, today I want to attempt to make some Philly cheesesteaks in my Ninja FOODi, and we'll be using my Sautéing 7.5 inch meat cutter to start with here, meat slicer. So we had some ribeyes left over the other night for after dinner, and so here's one of the pieces of them. And so we'll put them in here, and now I'm going to cut these really thin after I plug my machine up. Like that. Now we'll cut these really thin so I can make these Philly cheesesteaks. So let me get started doing that and see how it does. That's a little bit too thin. There you go. Now I know you can't tell a whole lot about that, but that's, you can see how you just pull it apart there. That's pretty thin. That's about the way you want it for Philly cheesesteaks. Okay, let me finish cutting this. Okay, now here you can see how much meat I got off those two little pieces of ribeyes we had left over from dinner. And this is a I believe it's a 10-inch plate, a Dixie Ultra plate, and so you can tell about how high this is and how big a pile of meat is. It's a pretty good sized pile of meat. Now, in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and put a piece of shrink wrap on this here. And put it in the fridge while I get this meat slicer cleaned up and put up, and then I'll start getting the veggies ready. Now I'm going to cut me up some of these peppers here. I use red ones and green ones just to add a little color to whatever you're doing. Don't take a whole lot for just 2 Philly cheesesteaks here. Put that seed over here. I don't really want to eat that. I'll put them back up. Okay, I'm just going to dice them up a little bit so I can just, not too small pieces, but not no real big chunks. I'm the only one around here that likes the pepper, so all this pepper just goes on mine. And besides that, after you start cooking them, saute them over here in this Ninja FOODi, they will cook down a little bit anyway. Now, I'll get me an onion. Let's see if I can't peel it right here on this paper towel without chopping my hand off. And so much for that. Let me discard this over here now. Onions in the house, so we'll make some more onions than we do peppers. And you know, it's like I said about the peppers. Once you saute them, they start cooking down pretty much. Matter of fact, if you're not careful, they'll just cook right away. So I'm not even going to make these into real little pieces. Just going to try to separate them a little bit. Now after they get to going, they make tears come to your eye. That's what you do when you want to make somebody you think that you got real fillings. You know, you take an onion which you can put it in your pocket, and then when you get ready to want to act like you got a tear in your eye, you pull the onion out and start to peel it, and you got a real tear in your eye. 2 tablespoons full of olive oil in this Ninja FOODi here. 1, 2. All right. Now, next thing we'll do is turn the sear saute button on here, and hit start. Now, let that heat up a second. And in the meantime, we'll get me out 2 of these Pepper Ridge Farm hoagie rolls here. Put them over here on this aluminum foil. Now I'm just going to take these peppers and onions, slide them right down in that bowl there with that oil. There you go. Now, start stirring them up a little bit here. The oil's starting to smell. I love the smell of olive oil when it starts heating up. That will sit there for a second. Okay, now these have been here long enough, and this is where I keep telling people I need another Ninja FOODi, because I'd like to have another one where I could just throw the meat in there and be heating it up right now, but I don't. So we'll take these veggies out and put them in this little paper bowl here, this Dixie Ultra, and then we'll just put the beef right down in there, and that same juices. Okay, now I'm going to take this ribeye steak that I cut up earlier. I'm just going to dump it all right in this pan. We ain't no way we're going to eat all this one sitting. I guess we might. Now that's just what I cut up off those leftover ribeyes. Seems to multiply a little bit when you shave it down real thin like that. It makes it look like more. And I just left that little oil that was left over from the veggies in there. Okay, now this is sizzling right along pretty good here. Give it just a couple minutes. I like it to be real hot. And people use all kinds of cheese on it. Tonight we're going to be using this, can't show it to you right now, get too close to the stove. We're going to use this Kraft Mexican 4 cheese. It's pretty good, like using omelets and stuff also. Now we'll have to get a bowl and put this in it. Okay, now we'll put the veggies on. Go just like that. Now I'll do the other one. Okay, and now we'll put the cheese on. Okay, paper towel, paper towel. Now we'll wrap them up. Got one wrap. God, I didn't have the camera on. Got one wrap, and I'll wrap the other one up. Down just like that. Like I said, we'll wrap these pretty tight. Close up the ends. And then I'm going to go put them right here in this crisper basket. Then I'm going to take and put them right back in this Ninja FOODi here. Down that pot. And I'm going to turn on the power. I'll put on the bake roast. And I'm going to put 375 at 5 minutes. And we'll hit the start button. It'll be ready in a minute, I hope. It just shut off, so go open the lid here. Attempt to get this thing out. There it just comes out easier than it went in. There's that one. Now for this one. Now we'll open up and see what we got. Okay, I'll open this up. Oh yeah. What's that? Give me a, let me get a little plastic fork here.
You don't need a knife.
Now let's see if I can scrape some of this stuff off. Ouch. have it. And I've got a good looking Philly cheesesteak. And about 30 minutes and it cools off enough to touch, I'll take a bite of it. Let me open this other one here and see if it looks that good. Oh yeah. Ooh, that cheese. Okay, so there you have it, folks. My version of the Philly cheesesteak and the Ninja FOODi with the help of the Waring meat slicer and with the help of a couple leftover ribeyes. So if you can, join my channel and give me a thumbs up. I sure appreciate it. I hope y'all come back and see me real soon. In the meantime, I'll start eating on these veggies while that cools down a little bit. Sorry about that. And y'all have a real good day now and come back and see me real soon. Thanks a lot for watching my video. Goodbye.